So as you saw in the previous clip, I basically wrote out what I love and what I don't like. As you know, that this is like kind of like a journey of like finding out what I like to do and like what I enjoy doing and things as such. What I wrote down for what I love to create is I love creating travel content. Obviously, given the circumstances right now, that is not something we can be doing, but that is something that I do enjoy creating. And I enjoy creating university content because I find like it's just like relatable and fun and kind of gets me more motivated to do my school shit, because let's be honest, there's not a lot of motivation there. I also really enjoy doing day and week in my lives. I just feel like they're really fun, and I watch like Danielle Carolyn's, and I watch Brooke Michio's, I watch Kenzie Elizabeth's, like that whole group. I really enjoy watching theirs, and it kind of just motivates me to do my own. I also enjoy talking about mental health. I do not want to be like a mental health channel in any way because I am no professional, and I have like a lot of experience with like mental health, with like depression and anxiety and stuff. So I feel like I can incorporate that in my channel a bit and like talk about my own experiences. I like to talk about self and body love because that is also a journey I'm on right now, and it's a really difficult one. Nonetheless, I like to speak about those things, and I enjoy watching videos about those topics too. I also enjoy doing poetry. This is something that I didn't really talk much about on my channel. Unless you were here from the beginning, I have a few like poem videos up, and I really want to do more of those. So that is hopefully in the near future. I like to talk about skincare. I've recently become obsessed with skincare, and I love it. So I'm excited to do more content on that. I like to talk about social media advice / business. It's just something I'm really passionate about, and I have a podcast. It's called Behind the Girl Boss, and we mostly talk about like social media and business. So maybe I can kind of incorporate that in my channel, but not make it too similar to my podcast. And the last one is LGBT content. I like doing this type of content, but it's also not something that I want my channel to be primarily about, because it's just not. I don't want to be like considered an LGBT account. Like I don't want to be an LGBT YouTuber only. Like I don't want to be like niched down to only that, if that makes sense. And then I wrote down what I don't enjoy, which is workout challenges. I am someone who, I don't like to work out. I don't know, having like a body issues sometimes, just like watching all these workout challenges, and like it's just not something I enjoy. And this kind of ties into everything. I don't like challenge videos. I don't know why, but I don't like doing challenges. I don't like talking about politics. I used to talk about politics on my channel before, and I realized that voicing my opinion is not always the best thing to do. So I don't want to do that. I don't like the back to school videos. I don't know why. I've tried to do them. Like I love back to school shopping, but I hate doing the videos for it. So that's not something I like. And then the last thing is reaction videos, because I feel like I don't have big reactions to things. Like I can feel like I'm reacting to it, but like on camera, it kind of just doesn't come off that way. So I feel like they're just boring, and like I'm trying to be more extra than I am. So that's what I wrote down. So I wanted to do this list to kind of like put onto paper and like take out of my mind what I know I like doing, what I know I don't like doing, to kind of like bring it to a middle point to know like what type of content I want to do. That's where I did that for. I lit a candle. It's the salted caramel candle. It's the 3-wick one, and it's a Christmas edition, but I still have it because I also have so many other candles to use, but it smells amazing. You know, we had to get that boomerang for Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram yet, you should. I post a lot of content. So just follow me at ITSAMANDAWAN, and I will check you out. So, iced coffee is literally the fuel that I need in my everyday life. If I could get the ice out, that'd be a good start. So I usually put like 4 cubes of ice in my iced coffee because you don't want to water it out too much. So our Starbucks iced coffee thing. So we got the ice inside. So then the next thing I do is I put this Nescafe sweet and creamy, it's like an iced coffee syrup. So I put that in here. So I usually just put for like 5 seconds because that's enough sugar for us. So we got the syrup inside. Then we take my Nespresso that I just did and we put that in. Some of it fell. That was great. Good job, Amanda. Then you add either, I'm gonna add cream right now because they don't have non-dairy milk, but usually I do oat milk, but we're just gonna add some creamer in. And then after that, you're good to go. But yeah, so that's what I do for my iced coffees because iced coffee is the best coffee. So recently now, whenever I have a coffee, I just feel more motivated and more energized. It kind of fuels my brain, which is weird, but you gotta appreciate the little things that count in this journey. So like we discussed, I wrote out a list of what I enjoy and what I don't enjoy doing, and I feel like that just helps in the long run, helps you figure out what type of content you should be creating, what type of content you shouldn't be creating, because at the end of the day, your best content will be the content that you like to do. Because you can create a video, a picture, anything, about anything, but it will never be your best and it will never be to the best of your capabilities if it's not something you truly enjoy and truly love. And that's something that I figured out along the way. That's my little tip of advice for you. And I've also been reading a lot of poetry, and that's helped me a lot too. It's helped me rediscover myself, and it's helped me just feel calm, like feel a sense of calmness. So I kind of want to read to you a few of my favorite little poems. So basically I'm just going to be sharing with you my 2 favorite poetry books at the moment. This one is Flux by Orion Carlotto, and she's also a YouTuber, so check her out. And this one is The Sun and Her Flowers by Rupi Kaur, and she is just, a lot of people know her. So these are my 2 favorite poetry books at the moment. Orion, like I said, or if I didn't say, she's coming out with another book soon, so I'm excited to read that. And also Lo Anthony is coming out with a poetry book next month, so I'm super excited to read that. I've honestly been following him since like a long time. I actually met him in 2015, and it's just been so cool to like see how we've both grown. And he's really into like poetry and like spirituality right now, so it's like really cool to see like the shift between that and just see him grow. So yeah, I'm gonna read you a few of my favorite poems from here, so get ready for that. Don't get too close. I'll turn you into poetry. Radio silence. Your disregard toward me was never empty. It was always full of answers. Lucid dreaming. I saw you in my dreams again. This time it felt more real than others. Your hands were gripped tightly around my jaw. Or maybe it was just my covers. Your love is like a bittersweet haiku. Kiss me 5 times, lie to me 7, apologize 5 more, repeat. Sometimes I stop myself from saying the words out loud, as if leaving my mouth too often might wear them down. The moon is responsible for pulling tides out of still water. Darling, I am the still water and you are the moon. I made change after change on the road to perfection. But when I finally felt beautiful enough, their definition of beauty suddenly changed. What if there's no finish line? And in an attempt to keep up, I lose the gifts I was born with, for a beauty so insecure it cannot commit to itself. We need more love, not from men, but from ourselves and each other. So those were just a couple of my favorite poems, and I really wanted to share them because I know like they have like a lot of meaning behind them, and they can literally help anyone if they're like, if someone like can relate to them and stuff. And they've really helped me, and like I love poetry, and I love writing poems and writing my feelings out and everything. So hopefully maybe one day I'll share more poetry, but this has really helped me kind of figure out who I am, like what I like to do, and it's really helped me on this like journey to rediscovery and redefining myself and my brand and like all these things. And it might sound so stupid that like a poem can help that, but it really does. That's why I want to share that with you. I think the next step for my journey is to basically just start planning stuff, start writing out ideas, start writing out videos I want to do, because I feel so much more motivated and I feel so much more excited about things. So I think that's what we're gonna have to do.